Shalom, shalom. Before I get started, all praises, honor, glory to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem Rakakadash. Respect to the men that's out here teaching the fullness of the scriptures in these times, to the hopeful elect out there scattered abroad, unlike unto a speckled bird, tabernacle of King David, 144,000 mighty men. Peace, blessings, salutations, and to the remnant, men, women, children, shalom, right? Okay, once again, I'm out here through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, to bring out the truth of the scriptures to you so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, and speckled birds scattered into all nations, to proclaim the truth of the scriptures that we are the real Israelites, the Hebrew Israelites, that the scriptures was written to prophesy also against this kingdom, against the ills of this society, and to hasten the day of the Lord and look forward to the day of the Lord. And so, yeah, so like the title said, the foolishness of preaching. So, you know, we come out here and we look like fools to everybody. We look like fools to people. We crazy. We bugged out. We foolish if we want to preach where we've been preaching at. We fools. $15.56. Let's go to 6 and 10. Hebrews chapter 6. Let's go. Hebrews chapter 6, verse 9. But beloved, we are persuaded better things of you and things that accompany salvation through we does speak. For the Most High is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love, which ye have showed towards his name. So the name is important. So you gotta have the correct name. You can't just be out here preaching in any name, any made up name, or any name that's not the name, the true name that you should be calling on. The name is important. And the elect shall praise his holy name. Hebrews 6 and 10. For the Most High is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love, which ye have showed towards his name, and that ye have ministered to the saints and do minister. And we desire that every one of you do show the same diligence to the full assurance of hope unto the end, that ye be not slothful, but followers of them who through faith and patience inherit the promise. Yeah, the elect, man. That's who the promise is, predestined the elect. And it says in Revelation, the book of Revelation 14 in the Good News translation, it says that the 144,000 are the only ones that know this song, that can sing this song correctly. Let's go from there. Let's get it's 2 or 1. Let's see. That's 1. First Corinthians chapter 1 and 17. 1 Corinthians chapter 1 and 17. For Hamashiach anointed sent you not to baptize, but to preach the gospel. To preach the gospel. Not with wisdom of words, lest the cross of Hamashiach should be made none effect. Yeah, you're just supposed to come out here and teach the scriptures correctly, man. That's it. That's it, right? Let's get this one in Romans. Whole lot when we come back. Let's get that one in Romans. phones back there. Skipping over. There you go. Romans chapter 12, verse 1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, wholly acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service. Yeah, man. So you come out here, you present your body as a living sacrifice. You're supposed to be teaching. You're supposed to be teaching. That's what you should be doing. As a man that know, understand, believe the truth of the scriptures, you should be out here teaching. You should be out here teaching. Back to 1 Corinthians chapter 1:17. For anointed sent me not to baptize, but to preach the gospel, not with wisdom of words, lest the cross of Hamashiach should be made of none effect. Don't it say the wisdom of this world is foolishness unto the Most High? So you come out here, you teaching, and you talk about 501ks and 401ks and Bitcoin and the stock market and all that cryptocurrency, and this is what you preaching. This is not what you should be preaching. Where is it at? It's right here. If it's not first, it's second Corinthians. Yeah, come. Go 1 Corinthians chapter 3 and 18. Let no man deceive himself. If any man among you seemeth to be wise in this world, let him become a fool that he may be wise. For the wisdom of this world is foolishness with the Most High. For the wisdom of this world is foolishness with the Most High. For it is written, he taketh the wise in their own craftiness. Yeah. So again, you come out here, you got the scriptures, you supposed to be teaching the scriptures in its fullness. You out here talking about how you could, get generational wealth. You talk about generational wealth. You talking about, if you sow the seed, you give me you send cash at me $30. I'm gonna put a special prayer into the Lord where your account gonna get blessed with $300 by the end of the week. It's not what you're supposed to be out here doing. First Corinthians 1 and 19. For it is written, I will destroy the wisdom of the wise, and will bring to nothing the understanding of the prudent. Where is the wise? Where is the scribe? Where is the disputer of this world? Hath not the Most High made foolish the wisdom of this world? For after that, in the wisdom of the power, the Most High, the world by wisdom knew not the Most High. It pleased the Most High by the foolishness of preaching to save them that believe. By the foolishness of preaching to save them that believe. Yeah, man. So you come out here with faith. You come out here with faith that, hey, man, I'm doing the right thing, that I'm teaching the right names, that I learn from the right men, in hopes that at the end you'll save yourself and somebody that hear you. Let's get some faith. Supposed to be a rainy day today, but I came out and I was like, man, I was at the rain spot last week and it didn't rain, so I said, well, let me try it again. Let me come out and hope and pray that it don't rain. Let's go James chapter 2 and start at 14. Read down to 18. James chapter 2, verse 14. What doth it profit, my brethren, though a man say he have faith and have not works? Can faith save him? If a brother or sister be naked and destitute of daily food, and one of you say unto them, depart in peace, be ye warmed and filled, notwithstanding ye give them not those things which are needful to the body, what doth it profit? Yeah, they come across a so-called man of the Lord, and instead of you giving them prophecies and warning them about the things that's coming according to the scriptures, you talking to them about their investment portfolio. You talking to them about their IRA thrift savings account, TSP, their thrift savings account or package. You talking to them about which bank they should put their money in to draw more interest. These are the things you talking to them about. So now they ran into a man of the Lord and they leave, and what did it help? They might as well didn't even run into you. They might have just ran into a CPA? For all that's worth, you supposed to be focused on prophecies, man. And warn my people. You not warning them. If you trying to help them prepare to get comfortable here, you're not warning them. Say, warn them from me. James chapter 2, verse 17. Even so, faith, if it have not works, is dead being alone. Yea, a man may say, thou hast faith, and I have works. Show me thy faith without thy works, and I will show thee my faith by my works. Yeah, man. I will show thee my faith by my works, man. So I come out here, I'm going to come out here and keep pushing, man, to the Lord, and I pray that that don't happen until the Lord put the spirit on me to not come out here no more. And I hope that's when all hell breaking loose, that I make it to Jacob's trouble. That's all I want to do anyway. Make it to a time when it's a famine of the word. If I keep preaching to them, all you could do is just pray that you written in the book. Ain't nothing else I could do different. Come out here, teach, hold on to the plow, teach correctly, pray, fast whenever you can. The Day of Atonement just passed the other day. You know what I mean? So you know, you contemplate, you think about the things that you did. Our righteousness is as filthy rags. I might even get that one. So yeah, so you know, that's all you could do. Come and do the work and hope that you make it at the end. That's all you could do. Let's get a couple more faith, then we'll jump over there to that Philippians. Let's go Philippians. Compared to yesterday, it's a nice day today. Philippians chapter 3 and let's start at 15. Philippians 3 and 15. Let us therefore, as many as be perfect, be thus minded, that you all shall speak the same thing, right? Thus minded. So yeah, so not too long ago, I ran into a dude, and I could tell by how he was dressed that he was either Wi-Fi or one of them type of brothers. So I seen him, and I saluted him. Hey, shalom, brother. You know, shalom. Yabashim Yashai Brakatah. And he said Shalom back. He saluted me. And so then he stopped and he started talking and he telling me all of the different camps and where they be at in different camps that he be teaching. And then so once I was like, yeah, I follow the teachings of GMS. I follow the teachings of GMS like that. he stopped. He had his recruitment speech going. Once I told him that, the recruitment speech stopped. I was like, yeah, brother, hey, you know, that's good, man. Keep teaching, doing your thing. I ain't even get into all that, the MOTB and how could it be sin, and it's a waste of time, man. You know, it's a waste of time. Look, Philippians 3 and 15. Let us therefore, as many be perfect, be thus minded, and if in anything ye be otherwise minded, the Most High shall reveal even this unto you. Nevertheless, whereto we have already attained, let us walk by the same rule, let us mind the same thing. Brother, be followers together of me, and mark them which walk so as ye have us for an example. And it say in James 5 and man, I'm right there next to it. Let me get it. Hold on. Say, take my brother and the prophet for an example. I know I was close by, 1569. James chapter 5 and verse. Yeah, James chapter 5 verse 10. Take my brethren, the prophets, who have spoken in the name of the Lord for an example, going back to that example, who you supposed to be following, for an example of suffering affliction and of patience. Behold, we count them happy which endure. Ye have heard of the patience of Job, and have seen the end of the Lord, that the Lord is very pitiful and of tender mercy. But above all things, my brethren, swear not, neither by heaven, neither by earth, neither by any other oath, but let your yea be yea and your nay be nay, lest ye fall into condemnation. Yeah. So you supposed to, that's who the example. You call your man, call yourself a man of the Lord. The men of the Lord was out here teaching. The foolishness of preaching. This is our reasonable servant. So as men of the Lord that truly believe in the scriptures, you're supposed to be out here teaching. Supposed to be out here teaching. Back to it, Philippians. I was at Philippians 3 and 18. For many walk, of whom I have told you often, and now tell you even weeping, that they are the enemies of the cross of anointing, whose end is destruction, whose power is their belly, and whose glory is in their shame, who mind earthly things. Going back to that, the wisdom of this world is foolishness, right? Who mind earthly things, man. Who mind earthly things. Man, I was at 19. I was supposed to have been up. Let me see what that 9 look like. Yeah, let's go Philippians 2 and 3 and 9. I went to 19. 3 and 8, but we're going to start at 8. Yea, doubtless, and I count all things but loss of excellency of the knowledge of Hamashiach Yahushai, my Lord, for whom I have suffered the loss of all things, and do count them but done, that I may win anointed, and be found in him, not having my own righteousness, which is of the law, but that which is through faith. Going back to that faith. Yeah, this was the point I was looking for. That which is through the faith of anointed, the righteousness which may come through, which is of the Most High by faith. Yeah. So you know, you come going back to it. You a man of the Lord through faith and understanding and studying to show thyself approved. You understand the scriptures. So now you come out here, and the Lord, the Spirit the Lord had to be dealing with you to have you out here teaching. The Lord had to, even if you on the left hand side, either way it go, you had to be motivated some kind of way, some kind of spirit had to be on you to come out here and teach. Everybody not set up to come out here and teach. That's why you don't knock a man if he's not teaching. But if you a man, you can post 5, 6, 10 scriptures. You on comment boards posting scriptures. You should be teaching. You should be teaching. I had one that just came in my head and it gone. I had one and it gone. Back to it. We get it. I can't think of it. Let's keep getting it. Let's go next one. Let's get it. That faith. You gotta have faith though. Gotta have faith. Hebrews chapter 11 and I think I'm gonna start at 6. Let's start at 1 and jump down. Hebrews chapter 11 and 1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for. Yeah, we put our hope in that by us coming out here preaching. We of the elect. You know what I'm saying? That you of the elect. Because the elect is only ones really going to be out here teaching the truth of the scriptures. Only the elect. Only the elect going to be out here teaching. Hebrews chapter 11 and 1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Yeah. You can't touch faith. You can't see faith. You don't even know if you can't even judge if you in the right spirit. That even take faith. Like faith, you can't. It's not something you can't put in a bucket. You can't put in a cup. Even like I said, even out here teaching, you gotta have faith that you out here teaching correct. Because you don't know. Because what the scriptures say, the deceive and the deceiver are his. So you could be out here teaching deceive. The blind leading the blind, they both shall fall into the ditch. Let's go down to 3. Hebrews 11 and 3. Through faith we understand that the worlds were framed by the word of the Most High, so that things which have seen were not made of things which do appear. So you got them heads. What they say, the Nation of Islam, they say that the big head scientists or whatever got in a lab and created Yakub or whatever the big heads, whatever the fuck they be talking about. I forgot all that dumb shit. That's where Esau, the so-called white man, was created in the laboratory. Crazy shit. And the Lord created everything, man. 11 and 4. By faith, Abel offered unto the Most High a more excellent sacrifice than Cain, by which he obtained witness that he was righteous, the Most High testifying of his gifts, and by it he being dead yet speaketh. Yeah, man. Abel offered up his first lamb, I think it was a goat lamb, I forget. But he offered up what he was supposed to, a righteous sacrifice. Cain offered up fruits. Then got upset behind it. Going back to it, we coming out here, you a man that you claim to believe and know the truth of the scriptures. What's your sacrifice you offering up to the Lord? When the scriptures say that our body should be a living sacrifice, that we should be out on, go ye to the highways and bid them to the marriage. So what's your sacrifice looking like? Is your sacrifice acceptable to the Lord? Hebrews 11 and 5. By faith Enoch was translated that he should not see death, and was not found, because the Most High had translated him. For before he translated, he had this testimony that he pleased the Most High. But without faith, it is impossible to please him. But without faith, it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to the Most High must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that seeketh. He is a rewarder of them that diligently, I was skipping over diligently, that diligently seek him. By faith, Noah, being warned of the Most High of things not seen as yet, moved with fear, prepared an ark to saving of his house. You know how much fear you had to be moved with at that time, and faith and belief, to build a barge big enough to house all of the animals and all of that stuff that Noah built. You know how much faith you got to have, man? You know what I mean? Where that's your main focus. You ain't taking, I'm gonna take a month or two off. You know, hey, I'm halfway done. Yeah, I did enough this moon cycle, this moon cycle. I'm gonna wait till the next full moon, but then I'm gonna start all over again. It took a lot of faith to do that, man. The people mocking, laughing, scoffing, just like now. Just like in the days of Noah, right? By faith, Hebrews 11 and 7. By faith, Noah, being warned of the Most High of things not seen as yet, moved with fear, prepared an ark to the saving of his house, by the which he condemned the world and became heir of the righteousness which is by faith. Yeah, you can keep reading down pretty much this whole chapter. 17, by faith, Hebrews 11 and 17. By faith, Abraham, when he was tried, offered up Isaac, and he that had received the promises offered up his only begotten son, of whom it was said that in Isaac shall thy seed be called. Yeah, think about it. So before Isaac was even born, the Most High told Abraham that in Isaac, thy seed, Isaac is going to carry the seed. So it took faith to believe that no matter how you feel or what you think, that the Lord is telling you to do the right thing and leading you to do the right thing to offer up your only begotten son. That took faith, man. Hey, shalom. Yeah, I got that one. VOTT, Hebrews 6 and 10. Yeah, 6 and 10. For the Most High is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love which ye have showed toward his name, and that ye have ministered to the saints and do minister. Yeah, come. I was one of the ones I started off. Come. Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee, and I sanctified thee. So in the belly, the Lord was like, you gonna be a part. Like how Oprah said, you get a call, you get a call. The Lord, you're a prophet, you're a prophet. You're a prophet. Then in Isaiah 13, it say, matter of fact, let's get them two. I was thinking about getting them two anyway. Let's get them two. You start making detours. I love a good detour. Let's go Isaiah chapter 13 and 2. Lift ye up a banner upon a high mountain, exalt the voice unto them, shake the hand that they may go into the gates of the nobles. I have commanded my sanctified ones. I have also called my mighty ones for mine anger, even them that rejoice in my highness. Right? I have commanded my sanctified ones. Now watch this. When you get over here, I've commanded my sanctified ones. Jeremiah chapter 1 and 5. Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee, and before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee. Right? Going back to it, he said, right? It said right here, Isaiah 13 and 2. I have commanded my sanctified ones. I have also called my mighty ones for my anger, even them that rejoice in my highness. I commanded my sanctified ones. Then it go, I commanded my sanctified ones in Isaiah 13. Then right here, Jeremiah 1 and 5. Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee, and before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee. I sanctified thee and ordained thee a prophet unto the nations. Yeah. The prophets, the men of the Lord, was sanctified in the womb. And so in these last days, the Lord commanded his sanctified ones to what? Come out here, present yourself as a living sacrifice, which is your reasonable service to teach the gospel, to teach the scriptures. That's why you got to study to show thyself approved. That's why you got to know who you learning from. Understand you entered into other men's labors. It was other men, mighty men, great men, men of renown in the past and present, teaching correctly in the names of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai before you picked up the plaque. You got to understand these things. Right? I'm going to get that axe now. These are some that was in my head before I was thinking about what I was going to do today. The lesson I have written up. It was some that was popping in my head before I got out here. Those was two of it. Then I had this one right here. This was another one. I got that 1 Corinthians. That one popped in my head. This Acts. Acts chapter 1 and let's go 4. Acts chapter 1 and 4. And being assembled together with them, commanded them that they should not depart from Jerusalem, but wait for the promise of the Father, which saith he, ye have heard of me. And don't it say, wait ye upon me till I rise up? right? The scriptures say that. Wait ye upon me. Wait upon the Lord, right? 5, Acts 1 and 5. For John truly baptized with water, but ye shall be baptized with the Rakakwadash, the Holy Spirit, not many days hence. When they therefore were come together, they asked of him, saying, Lord, wilt thou at this time restore the kingdom, again the kingdom of Israel? And he said unto them, it is not for you to know the times or the seasons which the Father hath put in his own power, but ye shall receive power. After that, the Holy Spirit, the Rakakwadash, is come upon you, and ye shall be witnesses unto me both in Jerusalem and in all Judea and in Samaria and unto the uttermost parts of the earth. And to the uttermost parts of the earth. So in these last days, this word is scattered all abroad, man. Via what? The internet, man. This gospel shall be preached to all the ends of the earth, for it then the end shall come. I think that's how it goes. Let me get it now. I done chopped it up. Matthew. Yeah, Matthew 24 and 14. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. Yeah. So the Lord raising up his men, his sanctified ones, he commanded them, that was formed in the belly, that he ordained as prophets. He sanctified them in these last days that you supposed to be out here offering up your body as a living sacrifice to bring out the truth of the scriptures to the whole world. Let's get it. Let's get over there. Let's get my doctrine. Let's get over there. 32. Nice day out today. You take this. Not too hot. Like that country time commercial. Not too tart, not too sweet. Let's go. Deuteronomy chapter 32 and verse 1. Give ear, O ye heavens, and I will speak, and hear, O earth, the words of my mouth. My doctrine shall drop as the rain. My doctrine shall drop as the rain. My speech shall distill as the dew, as the small rain upon the tender herb, and as the showers upon the grass. Because I will publish the name of the Lord. Because I will publish the name of the Lord, ascribe ye greatness unto our power. Yeah, man. The truth of the scriptures is going to be out here in these times, man. The Lord going to find a way. The Lord going to make a way, man. By faith, we believe that everybody believe they out here. Even the pastor in the church. Some of them, most of them know they lying. But even them, they believe they out here teaching the truth of the Bible. They believe it. The people down there in their audience down there listening to them, they believe, they got faith that Pastor Pork Chop up there dancing around on the stage, sweating, asking for your money. That's all they talk. That's all they talk about in the church, man. Tithes, money, money, money. That's all they talk about. That's their main focus. Whether it's to buy something, to build something, it's all they talk about. Money, 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 money. Let's keep getting it. Isaiah. Isaiah chapter 55 and going back to the doctrine coming down from heaven, right? Isaiah 55 and 10. For as the rain cometh down and the snow from heaven, and returneth not thither, but watereth the earth and maketh it bring forth and bud, that it may give seed to the sower and bread to the eater, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it. Going back to the Lord, gonna find a way. The Lord gonna find a way in these times for his word to be out here. Through who? Through the men of the Lord, through his sanctified ones that he formed in the belly. That they understand as your reasonable service, you should be out here teaching. That's your reasonable service. The least you could do. Think about it. If the Lord got your ticket, you got a ticket punched to where you written in the book of life. You gonna get crowns. You gonna be a ruler in the kingdom of heaven. Ain't the least you could do is have your ass out here teaching in hopes that you are one of those, the elect? Ain't that the least you should be willing to do? Think of all the times you got up and went to work, you ain't want to work. Why? Because of paycheck. Because you saving up. You saving up for that engagement ring. You saving up for that down payment on that fancy car that you want. So you push yourself times when you don't want to. You sick. You about to catch a flu. And you pushing yourself to go to work just for a paycheck. Or you scared you done missed too many days. They done rich you up. You on your last warning already. And you push yourself to go to work. You can't push yourself for the Lord in hopes that you of the elect at the end. Give yourself the best chance. Even though it ain't the chance. It's written. It's already written. It's already written, done and said, you Houdini. It's already written, done and said. Psalm 72, let's go over there. Let's go 5. Point is 6. Might read a couple more. Psalms chapter 72 and 5. They shall fear thee as long as the sun and moon endure throughout all generations. He shall come down like rain upon the mow grass as showers that watereth the earth. Going back to the words of the Lord, right? The doctrine coming down from heaven like dew. He shall come down like rain upon the mowed grass as showers that water the earth. In his days shall the righteous flourish, and abundance of peace so long as the moon endures. Yeah, man. It's another scripture, one of my favorite, that say, if the Lord didn't break his covenant with the sun, with the day and night, with the moon and the sun, then can he break his covenant with Jacob, his people? Job, get that one of Job. Over there to Job. Job 29 and 22, 23. Let's start at 21. Job 29 and 21. Job 29, 21. Unto me men gave ear, and waited and kept silence in my counsel. After my words they spoke not again, and my speech dropped upon them, right? That my words dropping down, right? My speech dropped upon them, right? After my words they spake not again, and my speech dropped upon them. And they waited for me as for the rain, and they opened their mouth wide as for the latter rain. Wow. His word being compared to rain right there. His word being compared to the men waiting around, waiting to hear his word being compared as rain, and they opened their mouth. You remember you was a little kid? That's why I started laughing. I was thinking as being a little kid, you used to go outside and open your mouth when the rain was going down. You do that now, you gonna get sick though. You do that shit now. You go outside and you open your mouth, get to drinking too much rainwater now, you won't go sick. You gonna get sick. And they even got they got laws. They got laws in a lot of states where it's illegal to capture rainwater. Like if you put out a big ass, say you got a big ass tub out there, a big ass bucket, and you collecting rainwater, in some states that's illegal. And I think North Carolina is one of them states. It's illegal to catch too much rain because they say that the rainwater actually belongs to the municipality or the county or something, whoever owns the water rights and the land rights or whatever in that area. The water that falls from the sky, if you catch it, that's their property that you're catching. I was like, dang. Shit. Back stiffening up. Let's get your words, search the scriptures. Let's go sure word, then we'll get search the scriptures. Let's start over that one. Let's go sure word. Foolishness of preaching. Yup. So you're supposed to be focused on prophecy. You're supposed to focus on prophecies. Not really trying to worry about growing the congregation. You trying to reach the elect. We understand that 2/3 ain't gonna get it. 2/3 is more than 1/3. So worrying about numbers and focusing on numbers, that ain't really where your focus should be. Let's go. Revelation chapter 19 and 9. The marriage supper of the Lamb. And he saith unto me, right, blessed are they which are called unto the marriage supper of the Lamb. And that get me to thinking about this one right here, Old Lamb. That marriage, right? one bid them to the marriage, but that marriage. Going back to the teachers. Matthew chapter 25 and 1. Then shall the kingdom of heaven be likened unto 10 virgins, which took their lamps and went forth to meet the bridegroom. And 5 of them were wise, and 5 were foolish. They that were foolish took their lamps and took no oil with them, but the wise took oil in their vessels with their lamps. While the bridegroom tarried, they all slumbered and slept. And at midnight there was a cry made, Behold, the bridegroom cometh, go ye out to meet him. Going back to that marriage, right? Going back to that marriage. Many are called, but few are chosen. Everybody not going to be chosen. Yeah, a lot of people are called. So you got to have that faith. Going back to it too. Circling back to that faith. Faith tie into all of these things, man. That you not one of the foolish virgins out here, man. Revelation 19 and 9. And he saith unto me, Right blessed are they which are called unto the marriage supper of the Lamb. And he saith unto me, These are the true sayings of the Most High. And I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, See thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant of thy brethren. And then we read in James 5 and 10. Take thy brethren, the prophets, for an example, right? And I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, See thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahushua. Worship the Most High, for the testimony of Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy. The spirit of prophecy. So you're supposed to be out here in the spirit of prophecy. You don't supposed to be out here in the spirit of the wisdom of this world. Yo, I'm gonna teach you how to go viral, man. I'm gonna teach you how to, you know, write different titles to where it go viral. I'm gonna teach you how to do certain shit, certain antics when you out here to help grow your channel. That's not what your focus should be. Focus should be on teaching the word. The Lord get an increase. You just do the work, man. Just do the work. Hope you hold on to the end. Let's keep getting it. Let's go. Skip that one. Luke chapter 24 and 44. Yeah. Luke chapter 24 and 44. And he said unto them, These are the words which I spake. This is red letters too. Yahushua speaking. And he said unto them, These are the words which I spake unto you while I was yet with you, that all things must be fulfilled which were written in the law of Moses and in the prophets and in the Psalms concerning me. Yeah, man. Then opened he their understanding that they might understand the scriptures. Yeah, man. The Lord got to be dealing with you. The spirit of prophecy is Yahushua. So you not going to be out. You got to have faith to come out here to teach or whatever. But you got to have the spirit of Yahushua dealing with you to be able to understand the prophecies. Everybody can't understand the prophecies. That's why you still have some camps that can't understand that that device that they talking about putting in you is the Revelation 13 and 16 MOTB. They can't get it. They can't get it. Some because they took a bag not to get it, and some just because the Lord, the spirit of prophecy, is just not dealing with it. It's just not dealing with it. So going back to it, I get into that conversation with the brother. You know what I mean? With the brother that I told me, he got on the Friends t-shirt. And he got one of them scars wrapped around his head, and it's, you know, he kind of looking a little, you know, he looking a little disheveled, to be nice. Let's go disheveled in his appearance. I'm like, yeah, it's a way, it ain't gonna serve no purpose. It ain't gonna serve no purpose, really. Yo, hey man, about this MOTB, they can't see it. Some people just can't see it. They not searching the scriptures. Matter of fact, let's get that. It's right here, Acts. They not doing their due diligence. Let's go. Acts chapter 17, verse 10. And the brethren immediately sent away Paul and Silas by night unto Berea, whom coming thither went into the synagogue of the Jews. These were more noble than those of Thessalonica, in that they received the word with all readiness of mind and searched the scriptures daily whether those things were so. Yeah, man. Lord still got to be dealing with you. The Lord going to guide you in all things. But the Spirit not dealing with everybody to get all of the dark sayings of the scriptures. It's not set up like that. It's not set up like that, man. The Lord don't want everybody to get it, man. Shit, even King David prayed for him. What King David said in Romans 11, he said, I pray that what should be their benefit is a snare and a trap for them, a stumbling block. Shut their eyes all ways, man. Deuteronomy. Yeah, everybody can get a Bible. Everybody can't understand it. Everybody can't understand it. Don't believe it. Think it done changed. Want to replace this with that. Search the scriptures. Yeah, let's go. Nah. We don't want to get. That ain't going with the point. Let's get that Isaiah. No, that go with it. That go with the point I was making. Isaiah 34 and 16. Let's go there. Isaiah 34 and 16. Seek ye out the book of the Lord and read. No one of these shall fail, none shall want her mate. For my mouth it hath commanded, and his spirit it hath gathered them. Yeah. saying Baruch, you'll be gathered by the word. But everything that you need to know is in the scriptures. You don't have to worry about, like I said, your 401k, your this, your that. Yeah, you still gotta have things to get along in this society. You know what I mean? But you don't supposed to be putting your hope on those things, man. Don't put your hope on those things in these times, man. Yeah, okay. Still got time. Let's keep getting. Let's go. Proverbs chapter 8 and 32. Now therefore hearken unto me, O ye children, for blessed are they that keep my ways. Hear instruction and be wise, and refuse it not. Blessed is the man that heareth me, watching daily at my gates, waiting at the post of my door. Wow. Blessed is the man that heareth me, watching daily at my gates, waiting at the post of my doors. For whosoever findeth me findeth life, and shall obtain favor of the Lord. But he that sinneth against me wrongeth his own soul. All they that hate me love death. So this is why you come out here, and again, going back to what we read in James, what I read in James, the 2nd chapter earlier, somebody run across a so-called man of the Lord, a prophet, and this man don't tell them what they need to know concerning the scriptures, concerning the prophecies that's about to take place. So what did it profit him? It didn't do him no good. You run into the man of the Lord, and I tell you about how to penny stocks, how to invest pennies. You know what I'm saying? So you leave thinking, oh yeah, I know how to invest pennies now in some stocks. You don't know what the MOTB is. You don't understand that judgment is coming for this place. That World War III is coming. That a famine is coming. That civil war is coming. They already setting it up. They already setting it up right in front of your eyes. Let's get back that. Let's get over to it. Get that 2 Peter 1:19. Back to the prophecies. Second Peter 1 and 19. Yeah, 19. 2 Peter 1 and 19. We have also a more sure word of prophecy, Whereunto ye do well that ye take heed as unto a light that shineth in a dark place until the day dawn and a day star arise in your heart. Knowing this first, that no prophecy of the scripture is of any private interpretation. For the prophecy came not in old time by the will of man, but holy men of the Most High spake as they were moved by the Ruach Kodesh, by faith, the Spirit, the Holy Spirit. So you hoping and trusting that that you moved in faith on the right hand side of the Lord. But if you are, you would be out here warning the people of the prophecies that's going to take place. Because we got a more sure word of prophecy. But we just read it. We understand what's coming. We know peace not coming. It's only going to get worse and worse. Say redeeming the times because the days are evil. The love of many waxing cold. The brother got a series. The brother got a series. The love of many waxing cold. Pretty much where he pretty much do one of those a week, two of those a week. Judgments going out all the time. People getting unalived, deleted. I seen two videos yesterday. One chick, she a nurse. She was a nurse. She a nurse. Had her own little side business and just got bonded to be a bonds salesman. Right here in North Carolina. I think Holman, North Carolina, right? So she meet a dude in jail. She got a couple of kids, two girls. She meet a dude in jail that's been in there for 12 years, armed robbery, pretty much a dirtball. So she meet him, they start talking, they get married, she supporting his life. He come out, they together, they get into an argument, I think last December, something like that, and she shot him. She pregnant now. She shot him. He go to jail. She bails him out, takes him right back. Then I think in March, sometime earlier this year, he unalived her and himself. And I'm like, you already had a sign. The sign was he's a jailbird. That's the first thing. And it amazes me how many women, they even got that show, Love at the Lockup. It's amazing how many people will find, you got all these women, men and women out here, I'm gonna get me a jailbird. But that's because everybody in jail ain't bad. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that. Just saying. So you got the first thing, he was an armed robber, this and that, in and out of jail. Y'all get into an argument enough to where you gotta shoot him, and then you take him back. So if y'all had an argument where you had to pretty much shoot him to get him off of you, why would you take this man back? Why would you take this man back? I don't get it. I don't get it. I seen another story where the chick had a boyfriend. I guess he was hustling. The chick had a boyfriend, and like 11 years ago, the dude, they put a hit out on her and her boyfriend. The boyfriend got it, got murked. The boyfriend got murked. She survived. She turned around and marries the dude that put the hit out on her and her boyfriend. I'm like, what the fuck? She turned around and marries the dude that put the hit out on her boyfriend, and then he gets her too. And I'm like, what did you expect? What did you expect? Like, he had that energy in him from the time he tried to get you with your boyfriend. He had that energy in him that he don't care about you. He take you out too. And you gonna marry that guy? Like, I don't understand, man. I don't understand. I don't understand. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's get it. Wait. Cleanse your ways. Let's go. Cleanse your ways. Let's go cleanse your ways. And preach the word. Be instant in season, out of season. Let's go. This is Psalms 119 and 4. What's up, brother? Let's go Psalms 119 and let's start at 1 and read that. There's some good meat in here. Blessed are the undefiled in the way who walk in the law of the Lord. Blessed are they that keep his testimonies and that seek him with the whole heart. They also do no iniquity. They walk in his ways. Thou hast commanded us to keep thy precepts diligently. No, the Lord's statute commandments, the laws are thrown away with. White boy Jesus came and died on the cross, so the laws will be thrown away with. But when white boy Jesus come back, you're going to have to keep the laws again. That don't make no sense. Don't make no sense. But this is what they teach, even though the scriptures say different. Right here. Psalms 119 and 4. Thou hast commanded us to keep thy precepts diligently. Oh, that my ways were directed to keep thy statute. Then shall I not be ashamed when I have respect unto all thy commandments. I will praise thee with uprightness of heart when I shall have learned thy righteous judgments, thy righteous judgments. So when you judge, it's righteous of the Lord. Scriptures say my ways are higher than your ways and my thoughts than your thoughts, right? I will keep thy statutes, O forsake me not utterly. Wherewithal shall a young man, Psalms 119 and 9, wherewithal shall a young man cleanse his way? By taking heed thereto according to thy word. With my whole heart have I sought thee, O let me not wander from thy commandments. Thy word have I hid in my heart, that I might not sin against thee. And sin is transgression of the law, right? Let's get it. First John 3 and 3. And every man that hath this hope in him purifieth himself. We just read, how can a man cleanse his ways, right? By taking heed to thy word, right? And every man that hath this hope in him purifieth himself, even as he is pure. Whosoever committeth sin transgresseth also the law. Whosoever committeth sin transgressive also the law. For sin is transgression of the law. For sin is transgression of the law. Get these two. Sirach, Ecclesiastes 12 and 6. For the Most High hateth sinner. We just read what sin is, right? For the Most High hateth sinner, and will repay vengeance unto the ungodly, and keepeth them against the mighty day of their punishment. So, keeping the law, if you breaking the law, that's when you're in sin. Sin is transgression of the law or breaking the law. And the Lord say he hates sinners. He hates sinners and holding them against the day of judgment. Then you got this one right here in 15 and 20. Sirach, Ecclesiastes 15 and 20. 19. 18. For the wisdom of the Lord is great, and he is mighty in power, and beholdeth all things. And his eyes are upon them that fear him, and he knoweth every work of man. He hath commanded no man to do wickedly, neither have he given any man license to sin. So the Lord ain't give nobody a license to sin, to break the law. So teaching, going back to what you're teaching, even that, you run into somebody come across you and they say, oh, the Lord done away with the law. No, but you're not going to be saved by the law. You're not going to be saved by the law. You got to do your best. Rehearse the righteous acts. Where's that? Galatians. Galatians 2 and 16, knowing that a man is not justified by the works of the law, knowing that a man is not justified by the works of the law, but by faith. Circling back to that faith. Gotta have that faith. By the faith of Yahushua Hamashiach, even we have believed in Yahushua Hamashiach, that we might be justified by the faith of anointing. By the faith of anointing, and not by the works of the law. For by the works of the law shall no flesh be justified. By the works of the law shall no flesh be justified. But for me to come out here and say, oh, it don't matter, oh, that's me being disingenuous. Disingenuous. That's me setting you up for failure. That's you running into me, taking it back to that James, the 2nd chapter. If you they run into a man of the Lord, and I don't give you what you need, that covering that you need, that understanding that you need, what did it benefit you? It didn't benefit you nothing. So yeah, you do the best. You can't throw the law away, because that's when you sin it. But by keeping the law, and you can't keep it all correctly, because then that will make you perfect. And even Yahushua said, why callest thou me good? There's only one good. Well, look at this one. Let's go down to 20. I am, Galatians 2 and 20. I am crucified with the anointing. Nevertheless, I live, yet not I, but anointed liveth in me. And the life which I now live in the flesh, I live by faith of the Son of the Most High, who loveth me and gave himself for me. I do not frustrate the grace of the Most High. So yeah, we under grace. We in between the old and the new. The new, technically the new has started, but it's not fully enacted. It's not complete. So you can't say we fully in the new covenant. Yahushua ushered in the new covenant with his sacrifice, gave us the opportunity to be redeemed, but we're not in the new covenant. Our bodies have not been changed. We still can sin. We still can go off. We still can die. The laws, statutes, and commandments are not written in our inward parts where we automatically gonna do the right thing. We still in captivity. We still paying taxes. We still don't have our inheritance. Who is the Lord's people and who not the Lord's people has not been established yet. The sky has not cracked open yet. Yahweh Shai did not come back with the chariots and angels and put all rulership under his foot. So we can't be in the new covenant. All things have to be fulfilled in the scriptures. They have not been fulfilled yet. So we can't be in the new covenant or the second covenant. That's something they struggling with. New covenant. We in the new covenant. New covenant bug outs. Had one of them heads come on my arm day one time. You know what I mean? Talking that trying to, and it's crazy how they do. They come on your comment board and they try to tippy-toe with a question. Try to feel you out. Don't feel me out, man. You teaching the new covenant. Get out of here. Leave me alone. Go somewhere. Go somewhere. So and so my thing is these heads, when they leave and they get mad and they changing up the doctrine and all of that stuff and this and that. I mean, common sense to tell you you're not in the new covenant yet. Common sense. How are you in the new covenant? Only difference now between now and you know you're an Israelite now. That's the only difference in the world. You know you're an Israelite now. How does that make us in the new covenant? Because you found out you're an Israelite. Stupidity. Stupidity. Galatians chapter 2 and 21. I do not frustrate the grace of the Most High, for if righteousness came by the law, then anointed Hamashiach is dead in vain. Yeah. If you could find righteousness by keeping the laws, statutes, commandments 100%, it was no need to sacrifice Yahweh. It was no need. There's no need to. But then at the end of the day, that pride is a demon. You could have healthy pride, and so it's good and evil on both sides. But that pride that, I'm out of the camp now, I done left, and now I can teach what I want to teach and all this, and I'm going to tweak this. That's an ego pride. That's ego. That's a pride demon right there, man. Pride demon. Just stick to the truth. Deuteronomy 6 and 6. And these words which I command thee this day shall be in thine heart, and thou shalt teach them diligently unto thy children, and shalt talk to them when thou sittest in thine house, and when thou walkest by the way, and when thou liest down, and when thou risest up. Yeah. So again, going back to it, sin is transgression of the law. So why are you diligently seeking to keep the laws, statutes, commandments, to meditate on them day and night, to remember them, to teach them to your children throughout all generations, but they done away with? Matter of fact, there's one right. Let's go back here. It's in Psalms. I know it's in Psalms. I think it's 75. Okay, yeah, let's go Psalms 78. Let's start at 1 and read that. Psalm 78 and 1. Give ear, O my people, to my law. Incline your ears to the words of my mouth. I will open my mouth in a parable. I will utter dark sayings of old. That remind me of matter of fact, hold that one. Let's get this one. This was on the list to get to. Sirach, Ecclesiasticus 39 and 1. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High and is occupied in the meditation thereof will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient and be occupied in prophecy. Going back to that prophecy and seeking out what we read in Isaiah. Seek ye out the book of the Lord and read. Will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient and be occupied in prophecy. He will keep the sayings of the renowned men, and where subtle parables are, he will be there also. We just reading about parables in Psalm 78, right? 78 and 1, right? The parables, right? He will seek out the secrets in the scriptures. He will seek out the scriptures of grave sentences and be conversant in dark parables. He shall serve among great men and appear before princes. He will travel through strange countries, for he have tried the good and the evil among men. Psalms 78 and 1. Give ear, O my people, to my law. Incline your ears to the words of my mouth, that the prophet that will be conversing them dark secrets, them parables that we was just reading about in Sirach 39, right? I will open my mouth in a parable. I will utter dark sayings of old. We just read that about the dark sayings in the parables, right? Which we have heard and known of our fathers have told us. We will not hide them from their children, showing to the generation to come the praises of the Lord and his strength and his wonderful works that he hath done. For he established a testimony in Jacob and appointed a law in Israel, which he commanded our fathers that they should make them known to their children. Yes. So if the law was established in Jacob, and he shall make them known unto his children, how are they thrown away? How are they thrown away? How are they forgotten? Yeah, 5. Psalms 78 and 5. For he established the testimony in Jacob and appointed a law in Israel, which he commanded our fathers that they should make them known to their children, that the generation to come might know them, even the children which should be born, who should arise and declare them to their children. Yeah, man. This one came to mind. This one came to my head a couple of times while I was reading that. Jeremiah chapter 6 and 16. Thus saith the Lord, stand ye in the ways and see, and ask For the old path. The old path, the scriptures. The law, statutes, commandments. That a few men are searching the scriptures, and the Lord, the Holy Spirit is supping with them to where they understand the prophecies that's about to take place on this, about to take place here in this land, in this world. Matter of fact, it's gonna hit the whole world. The whole world gonna know. So, yeah, got that. Let's get Isaiah 9 and 2. Going back to that understanding, right? Isaiah 9 and 2. The people that walk in darkness have seen a great light. They that dwell in the land of the shadow of death, upon them have the light shine. Yeah, man. That chosen, that select, them sanctified ones, the ones that was ordained. Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. The light ain't shine on everybody. The light ain't gonna touch everybody. Get a couple more. Try to keep my knees bent. Once your back start tightening up, gotta bend your knees, lock your legs. You lock your knees, that will make your back tighter. Gotta keep them bent. Trying to keep them bent. Songs. And it's crazy, even though they don't, you know what I'm saying, they don't stop or whatever, or come over, you know, Harris used to seeing me out here. Harris used to, it's gonna come a time when you gonna wish you had stopped though. They used to seeing me out, they wave. Oh, that's the Bible guy out there. That's the Bible guy. Let's go. Let's start, man. Let's get a couple in here. Psalms 19, let's start at 1. The heavens declare the glory of the Most High, and the firmament showeth his handiwork. Day unto day uttereth speech, and night unto night showeth knowledge. There is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard. Their line is gone out through all the earth, and their words to the end of the world. In them hath he set a tabernacle for the sun. So yeah, that's the satellites spinning or broadcasting all of the lessons. Like right now, my lesson could be heard anyway. And even if they don't translate it in other languages, in the bottom, Say if they looking at it over there in China, just like if I'm looking at something from China over here, and I can't understand, they talking Mandarin, and the bottom there have the English words pop up. So the same thing with me. If they looking at my lesson over there in China, they looking at it and then they don't understand what I'm saying, but then you see the words down there where they can read what's being said. It's the internet. The internet does this, or doing this. 5. Yeah, 5. Which is as a bridegroom coming out of his chamber, and rejoiceth as a strong man to run a race. His going forth is from the end of heaven, and his circuit unto the ends of the earth. And there is nothing hid from the heat thereof. The law of the Lord is perfect, converting the souls. The testimony of the Lord is sure, making the wise the simple. Yeah, because again, like we read earlier, what it say? The wisdom of this world is foolishness unto the Most High. So making the ones that's wise in this world foolish when it comes to the scriptures. They can't get it. They can't understand what's going on in the scripture. They don't understand them dark parables and them dark sayings, the parables and the dark sayings and the secrets. Surely the Lord doth reveal his secret unto his servants, the prophets. And the prophets, you ain't a prophet in the house. If you ain't out here on the highways and byways, you ain't doing no lessons, you're not a prophet. You're not a prophet. You might know the scriptures, but you're not a prophet. You're not out here teaching, you're not a prophet. You go cry to somebody else. I don't want to hear. If you're not out here teaching, you're not a man of the Lord. Psalms 19:8. The statutes of the Lord are right, rejoicing the heart. The commandments of the Lord is pure, enlightening the eyes. We going back to what we read in Isaiah 9:2, right? Isaiah 9:2. They walk in the light have shined on those that walk in the valley of the shadow of death, right? The statutes of the Lord are right, rejoicing in the heart. The commandments of the Lord is pure, enlightening the eyes. The fear of the Lord is clean, enduring forever. The judgments of the Lord are true and righteous altogether. Yeah, man. Sooner or later, everybody is going to be judged according to their works. What it said in Romans is this unrighteousness with the Most High. Proverbs chapter 6 and 20. Start at 20. Proverbs chapter 6 verse 20. My son, keep thy father's commandments and forsake not the law of thy mother. Bind them continually upon thine heart, and tie them about thy neck. When thou goest, it shall lead thee. When thou sleepest, it shall keep thee. When thou awakest, it shall talk with thee. For the commandments is a lamp. Going back to that light. For a commandment is a lamp, and the law is a light, and reproofs of instructions are the way of life. So yeah, so the understanding of the scriptures is that light, man. And that light, that understanding is not shining on everybody, man. So if you understand this truth, male or female in these times, you should feel very blessed, very lucky. Not cocky. Very blessed, very lucky. Not that Christian shit, I know I'm good. He that endureth to the end, the same shall be saved. We know nobody is saved yet. Nobody is saved. Even that's a damn lie. You're saved. You're not saved. Nobody is saved. Saved from what? You still here. Hey, you still here. What are you saved from? What are you saved from? Luke. Let's go. Luke 1:74. Yeah. That he would grant unto us that we being delivered out of the hand of our enemies might serve him without fear and holiness and righteousness before him all the days of our life. And thou, child, shalt be called the prophet of the highest, for thou shalt go before the face of the Lord to prepare his ways, to give knowledge of salvation unto his people by the remission of our sins. Knowledge of his people. Remission of our sins. Acts 5:30. Sins of Israel. Not everybody. Acts 5:30. 31. Though the tender mercies of our power, whereby they spring from on high, have visited us, to give light to them that sit in darkness, to give light to them that sit in darkness. We just read that in Psalms, right? 19th chapter. To give light to them that sit in darkness and in the shadow of death, to guide our feet into the way of peace. And the child grew and waxed strong in the spirit and was in deserts till the day of his showing unto Israel, until the day of his showing unto Israel. So we see that was to Israel. That's who he was sent to. Go unto the Lord's sheep of the house of, matter of fact, let's get that. And it's red letter. Oh, you Israelites are twisting up the scriptures. You guys don't know the scriptures. That's not what the Bible says. Matthew, red letter. This is Yahweh Shai's, who you ignorantly call Jesus. This is his words. Red letter, red letters, red letters, red letters. These 12 Yahweh Shai sent forth and commanded them, saying, go not unto the way of the Gentiles, and into any city of the Samaritans enter ye not, but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. But go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. And as ye go preach, saying, the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Yeah. The foolishness of preaching. But as we preach it, the kingdom is at hand. We preach it to the lost sheep of the house of Israel that was in darkness. And the light is shining on some of us. And you gotta have faith and hope and pray that you of the elect, man. So the water, man, the water for anybody that checked in. You know what I mean? I'm going to close out. That's a good one to close out on. I was sent unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel to preach. The kingdom of heaven is at hand. I'm going to say all praises, honor, glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakadash. Salute to the men out there teaching the fullness of the scriptures in these times. To the hopeful elect out there scattered abroad, unlike unto a speckled bird, tabernacle of King David, 144,000 mighty men. Peace, blessings, salutations, keep pushing his word. And to the remnant, men, women, children, remain spiritual out there. Shalom, Israel. Kwam Yasharah. Shalom.